Hey everybody. Let me boot the stream up. Can't pre-sequel right now. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, sounds fine. Okay. One second though. It's gonna go blank for 1 second. And then see it does this weird thing again. I don't know why it does that. What if I just do automatic? Because there's an automatic setting. Automatic. That doesn't I mean it's pre-sequel, but it's not. So additional settings. Well, it's cool that I can actually hide the cursor, but I don't think it's needed. What I'm wondering is why it's like this instead of fit the form here. Oh, start your screen there. Okay, we got it. We're good. I just had to mess around with the settings. That should be pretty good. Okay, today's gonna be a short stream. I'm sorry. If you get an hour, you're gonna be lucky. Matt is not gonna be here today. He's busy. I don't want to say should, but he hopefully will be here next stream. So that's fine. And then I have a party to go to today at 5. And I gotta take a shower. Now I take absurdly fast shower, so even if we stopped with like 10 minutes, I'd probably be fine. But then I gotta consider driving time. But to be fair, I'm gonna be like an early jackass anyway, because I think most people are gonna be there at like 6, 7, 8. But I also got work tomorrow, so I might have to leave early. So I want to head on there at a good time. But I promised you guys Saturday streams, so I do want to do the Saturday stream. At least for a bit. I'm probably thinking a half an hour. I will say when Matt eventually gets back into streams, you're probably gonna get closer to the 2-hour streams you were getting. But me working and then me doing pre-sequel, I just get really tired really fast. So I really just can't. I can't do it for 2 hours. And if I can, it's kind of like a fluke. So I know I've done it a couple times alone. But that just because I have the drive to do it. Sometimes I just do. And I don't have anything else going on. But we're gonna be farming for a bit. Like I said, you'll probably get me till 4:30. Then after that you'll have to wait till next week. Like I said, Matt's getting his shit together. I'm getting. I mean, well, I want to say I'm getting my shit together, but I always don't have my shit together. But hopefully we'll have more streams, specifically longer streams. I don't think we really need more than once a week, because because I know some people watch these afterwards actually. That's why I like when Matt's here, because it feels like there's a lot more conversations and just more talking in general, if that makes sense, and not just blank audio or dead air. I think it's called dead air. Unless I get like a funny shield and I comment on it. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Mostly just gonna be me farming shields. I don't think I have enough time to really do anything else. I don't really want to boot up Borderlands 2 right now. I really just want to get the shield done. As you guys know. If I do a 2-hour stream, though, you're probably not getting 2 hours of shield farming. You're going to get an hour of shield farming. And then an hour of Borderlands 2. That tends to be how it is. Or around there. Or even like an hour of shield farming, half an hour of Borderlands 2, and a half an hour of shield farming. I've done that a couple times. I was looking at the purple shield, so I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything, by the way. If you see me, like, go back into a shield vendor, that's usually why. Like, I see a shield, and then I'm like, did I really, like, look at that good enough? And I'll double check it, in case I missed anything important. Most of the time, though, I see that there's jack shit, and I'm out. Because I've trained my brain pretty much to see the 2 hexagons in the triangle, and if I don't see that, I mean, it's just get out. You literally don't want to look at anything else, because the bottom part is pangolin more than 50%. It's like 80% of the time it's pangolin, just because it's just a much more common shield part. And then there is no top. I mean, there is a top, but what I'm saying is, like, it's not a top. It's like 4 or 5. So it's not really optimal. That's why I don't even know the fucking top parts, because there's really no reason to look at them. It's like 50. I want to say it's 50-50, like almost exactly, like somewhere around there. 45, 40, and then the other number for the top part, and then the side part and the bottom part are like 1 in 20, which I think they're a little worse than that. That's around that. And luckily, I'm pretty sure Tediore is a top part that you can get, and that's a double rarity one. I think that like kind of negates all the Mullah ones and Tediores you can get. And like the sense of, you know, 50-50. It doesn't like literally negate them or anything, but you know what I mean. Like if you add up all the weights, I think it might even be weighted in your favor, actually, for the top part. Matt knows, remember the numbers. I don't remember them. It's not really information you need. You really just need the big 1 in 10,000 number. I think it gets the point across. Or 1 in 40,000 for this shield in Pacific. And keep in mind, that's if a Maliwan shield spawns. Not if a shield spawns. No, 1 in 40,000 though is not when a cryo Maliwan shield spawns, just when a Maliwan spawns. Specifically, Maliwan Spike. Because, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Maliwan Spike and Maliwan Nova are, like, completely different. It's, like, equivalent to a Tediore spawning, you know? Like, they probably spawn the body first and they spawn everything else. Or if they don't, I mean, like, the body's in the pool. It's not, like, an element. That's why when you took out, Novas from the pool, it helped not just because it took out Bandit, but it also took out Maliwan. Which sounds weird that you'd want to take out Maliwan, but it works out. I'm sure, you know, you guys all know this stuff, but just trying to make conversation here. Had a pretty hectic day at work today. Tell you what. My boss was like just in the bakery with us all day because of how crazy it fucking was. Like, there was so much work left over from the other people. And then there's a bunch of bad food, bunch of unsorted stuff, and it just looked like a mess. Yesterday it looked even worse, but honestly, the Safeway Bakery looks really good now. We got, like, everything out. It's all full. A lot of customers. We helped, like, while I was there, I think, like, 6 or 7 customers get their cakes, and there's another 8 of them. They're going to show up, so I'm sure they'll like those. And I, like, had to train a kind of new guy. He was more like just a spot. Like, he just kind of showed up for that day. And I'm assuming he'll help occasionally, but he's not like a real new guy. But I had to like watch him every like 5 minutes because I'm the only one who fucking knows how to manage anyone, I swear to God. But, you know, I didn't get yelled at by my boss or anything. I have problems with my boss, but he's not an asshole. He's fine. I just wish he like left me alone more, but there's nothing wrong with him. He's a fine guy. I'm sure like you'd have a beer with him and you wouldn't have any problems. Unlike my Walmart boss I used to work with. Also, some dude told me minimum wage is going up to 20 in like 2024 or some shit. There's no fucking way, right? That seems insane. Is what we're going from I want to say 15? No, 16, right? I don't remember. It might be 15. 15 minimum to 20 in a year? That seems fucking insane because I think from the old like California one, it was like they went from 12 to 15 over the course of like 3 years or something. But like from 15/16 to 20, that sounds like bullshit. That sounds like cap. If it was like $20 minimum wage by, I don't know, 2020 or 2030, I could buy that. I don't know if that's accurate either, but I could believe that. I'm not even talking about like the politics or anything of like if that's a good or bad thing. It just seems kind of insane to go that fast. That's like a 25% increase in everyone's pay over a year. That seems kind of insane. That seems insane to me. I would say $20 would be nice per hour, but I wonder what that would do to prices. That's what I'd be worried about. Because I think if I had $20 an hour, I could pretty reasonably get a house. I mean, it wouldn't be like a good house, but it'd be like a house or even an apartment without, and still be making a decent amount on top of that. But if they raise minimum wage to 20, and then everything goes up by like, I don't know, 40%, well then, we're in a worse spot. I mean, I'm a business major, but I'm not really like an economist guy, so I wouldn't really be able to tell you that's gonna happen or that's not gonna happen. The only thing I really know with raising minimum wages is it makes it where businesses are less likely to hire people. I know people always bring up the fire thing. I don't think that's that bad of a statistic. I don't think when minimum wage goes up, a lot of places fire or lay off. But they definitely stop hiring. That's a fact. So that's something you gotta watch out for. Because man, dude, when my grandpa was working, he got like the easiest, shittiest jobs ever. They were like just handing jobs out like candy because you pay everyone dirt. So I mean, like, yeah, you can have a guy and his whole job is just like sweep. And that's it. Now at Safeway, it's like every single person has to have like 17 jobs to make it worth it. And I like being active. That's fine. I don't mind that too much. But I mean, like, I know a lot of people there don't. I think one of my cats are fighting. Wait a second. Oh, no. Never mind. I thought Memo was on my bed. Memo jumped off my bed. She's probably fucking with Bessie right now. That's probably why I heard him fight. Bessie, don't fight with Mau Mau. I didn't hear. Oh, there she is. Hey, Mau Mau. Mau Mau looks okay. I doubt they actually got in a real tussle. Mau Mau's been weird today, but I think she's better now. Yeah, she's just kind of crawling up, going to sleep. Okay. Mau Mau, friend of the channel. Friend of the channel. Man, it's already 4:20. 10 more minutes, guys. 10 more minutes. And trust me, I know it's kind of a joke of a fucking live stream because everyone's used to like the 5-hour live streams. And I mean, for one, if I didn't have anything to do today, maybe. And then also if I was playing a game, then also. But Mau Mau, just leave the cat alone. I don't know why you're fighting her so much. Here, let me get Bessie out of here. There we go. They just threw a slipper at her. It didn't hit her, it just hit the wall, but that made her get the fuck out of here. I think Mama's just trying to like use the litter box or something. Yeah, there she goes. Or maybe get food. She might be trying to get food too. But she's been cooped up in my room under my bed all day. I had to like drag her out. Because I want her to go eat food and get some water and stuff. I got water in my room, but I don't got food in here because they tend to make a mess with it. Oh, nothing new. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I told you guys I got all like my tooth stuff done. I want to say a month or two ago. Actually, maybe even 2 or 3 months ago. And I'm pretty sure I fucking cracked my tooth. I don't know what happened. It just happened. Because whenever I'm drinking cold water or anything, or like when I bite with it, it feels like I got a cavity in there. It hurts. And if you feel the tooth, it feels kind of jagged or whatever you want to call it. Like, it feels like there might be a cut. It's really small, though. It's not that bad. I was looking at that for a second. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. That might be new. It's not. I was looking online that a crack could do a similar thing because, I mean, at the end of the day, the reason a cavity's bad is because it exposes nerves, right? And then, it rots your teeth, whatever. Yeah. But it exposes your nerves and your pain nerves, so whenever anything happens over there, it's more sensitive or they're, like, just exposed. And a cracked tooth apparently does similar effects on top of the cold effect, like magnified, right? And in my head, since I just got my teeth fixed, there's no way in hell that it's a cavity. Because they got rid of all my cavities. I went there for like a whole month for them to get rid of all of them, to clean them all out and everything. Now, it could be a fucked up filling. My mom brought that up. That they might have filled that tooth and then it just fell out. Which also is a possibility. So instead of it being a crack I did, if that makes sense, it's a crack they made to fill a cavity and it fell out. I don't think that's the case, but it might be. And these dentists have been like really good. They've been really good to me. They're a local area next to my work, and I have no complaints on them. So I doubt that was the problem. And if it was, then hopefully they'll charge me less or whatever, and we can get it fixed. Only thing is they're not open till Monday. So I can't even talk to him till, not today, not tomorrow, but the next day. And then on top of that, I got to set up an appointment, which would probably be later that week. And then I got to spend a decent amount of money. I have no idea how much it costs to fill a crack. I'm hoping it's similar to a cavity, and those were $25 to $35, which is like, who fucking cares? That's how much food I eat in like 2 days. If it's something like a fucking root canal, that's like $200. That's gonna fucking suck. And then not to mention the actual like checkup or whatever you want to, the inspection, that's gonna cost probably like $20 or $30 too. Because healthcare is expensive. Definitely prefer American healthcare though, because even though it costs you an arm and a leg, you'll get healed and you'll be good. A lot of other places you'll be on that waiting list, or you won't get the proper health or whatever. Which just sucks. It just kind of sucks you gotta pick one of those, you know. That's a lot of pangolin parts. Five more minutes, guys. Like I said, right after this, I'm getting off Borderlands. Gotta go run in a shower. And then I'm like, I'm outta. I might hit up Walmart to get some ice, but that's about it. What sucks too is we have a fucking ice maker, but our freezer is so like kind of jank that it's hard to make where it is. It's hard to make a lot of it. Like I would love to remove. Oh, that's side part. Ooh, and another two Mulligan side parts. That's kind of a delicacy. I would love to remove the shelf in the middle. Now, to be fair, we have a lot of stuff on that. That's why I don't do this. And to be fair, I'd only use it mostly for like cooling drinks like beer, soda, or water. And then just get like a big tub where the ice maker makes ice. And then bada bing, bada boom, that's like $5 saved all the time. And on top of that too, it's nice to just have. Now I will say, not when the water's full, but we do have filtered water, which I don't even know if the filter still works, but we have filtered water in the fridge. So personally, I don't really need ice because all my soda's in the fridge, and then I got water in the fridge too. And what I've been doing is I have this big old tea bottle. I don't remember what kind of tea it was. It was like raspberry or something. But this big tea bottle. And I cleaned it out, rinsed it out, all good. And then I just fill that. So I fill the filtered water jug. And then I fill the bottle. And then I just pop the bottle in my beer fridge, which doesn't have any beer in it. It's just sodas. And then I have my own water. And then I'll go to the fridge and try to get the fridge water first. Usually isn't any in there. I'll spend the time filling it up. Put it back in the fridge, and then I'll go get my water that's already cold as I get back up. Now, to be fair, I drink way too much fucking soda. Like, I'll be the first to admit, I drink way too much soda, way too much sugar, and all that shit. I should be drinking more water. So, honestly, I probably should be drinking that whole tea bottle like a day. But, I mean, honestly, I probably drink like half of it a day. But at work, I do tend to drink a decent amount. Like today, I drink like I think 3 bottled waters. Still not enough. Like I'll probably drink like a whole glass or something before I take my shower, or after I take my shower or something. But you got me on that water. Like right now, I don't got any water on me. It's fucking empty. But I also don't want to get up because I mean I'm leaving in 2 minutes. You know. Normally, the streams I do get water and I try to drink it. I think it's one of those things too, like the more you think about it, the more thirsty you get. Like if you start thinking about food, you just start being hungry. If you go in the bathroom, or if you just literally go into the bathroom, you start wanting to go to the bathroom, you know? It's like that kind of human thought process to bodily function kind of thing. It's weird. I don't know exactly how it works, but that's the thing. Works the opposite direction too. If you just don't think about fucking food at all. Now, obviously, you can't just not eat, but you'll be way less hungry than you should be. Because I've done it, not on purpose, but I just didn't think about eating for like 8 hours, just not hungry, and then I'm like, oh man, what am I gonna eat for dinner? And then I'm fucking starving, I'm like melting. Because all that like the rest of the full day that I didn't eat like all hits up at one point. I'm sure there's like some kind of psychology behind it or some kind of reasoning logic. Like when we were cavemen, we needed this for this reason or whatever. I feel like that's every fucking excuse. That is back when we were cavemen, back when we were monkeys walking around with rocks. We needed this function for when we thought about food, we became hungry. I do want to say when Matt is available, because that cringe ass Nisha line reminded me. Oh look at that, Tom Mullen. They did a podcast episode from Gearbox on Pre-Sequel. They also have one on 2-in-1, which I'm not. I'm interested in the 2-1. I'm not really interested in 1 because I feel like I've seen enough video essays about 1. I think I know like everything they're gonna fucking talk about. But I'm interested in Pre-Sequel because I know autistically too much about this game. And just from the first minutes, they're just like complaining about Australia, like the country. And then like that was like it, or like not the country, like the fucking studio or whatever. No, I only watched it for like literally a minute because I didn't want to spoil myself on it. There might be some good like Mark What moments, like in the Violent Puma reactions we had. But I do think that'd be fun. I don't want to just watch it myself. I might, but I would prefer to watch it with Matt. And then also too, that might be one of those things where we find out it's lame, like 30 minutes in, we'll just dump it. We don't necessarily have to 100% it. Dude, the fucking top model ones on these guys today. That's 2. Not in a row, but almost. Like 1 shield under apart. It's 4:32. We're gonna do because it's 2. We're gonna do 2 more runs. Not counting the that one. 1. And here's 2. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the short stream. I'm sorry it was short. Hopefully we will get longer ones later. I want to do one more. And hopefully we could fucking get something. I know it's been eons since we got a new item, and I'm really sorry about that, but you know, don't really got a lot of I don't want to say drive to this. Like, I want to finish this. I really fucking want to finish this. It's more of like a time thing, and then I got a lot of stuff I gotta be doing all the time. I know I say this like fucking every stream, but we're gonna keep playing it. We're gonna get this fucking item, and we'll try to get some longer streams going on sooner rather than later. I'm sorry for the short one today, like I said. I do hope the people who did come around or watched it later, like the pre-record, or yeah, I guess this was pre-record or the archive recording. I hope you enjoyed what we did have here, and I hope you have a good day. See you, Borderheads,